that Libya faces a multitude of challenges, but at the same time, they have assured us that they understand the sensitivities of this case, and they will give the matter the consideration it deserves. We will continue to fight for justice for all the victims of Gaddafi and his regime. And in this particular case, the U.S. Department of Justice has an open case, and it will remain open while we work together on it. Finally, with respect to Syria, I think what we saw coming out of Libya with the unity and the vision that the Transitional National Council presented to the world, with the close linkage between the civilian representatives and the fighters for freedom. They presented a unified presence that created an address as to where to go to help them, a lot of confidence in their capacities on the ground, their commitment to the kind of inclusive democracy that Libya is now building. And we are working closely with the Syrian opposition to try to assist them to be able to present that kind of unified front and resolve that I know they feel on their own behalf is essential in this struggle against the brutal Assad regime.
Good morning to both of you. Madam Secretary, if I may, on Iran, the P5+1 issued at the IAEA a statement calling for Iran to open up the facility at Parchin. Do you consider that a condition for the talks to go ahead? And how confident are you that Iran will come to these talks seriously discussing the nuclear concerns you have?
Well, Lachlan, I think that what we have demonstrated consistently through the P5+1 is that the international community is united. We are united in our concerns and condemnation of Iran's actions that violate their international obligations, and we are united in continuing to press the Iranian regime to come to the diplomatic forum that the P5+1 offers. So as the President made clear in his remarks just a few days ago, we continue to believe we have space for diplomacy. It is obviously coupled with very strong pressure in the form of the toughest sanctions that the international community has ever imposed. We want to begin discussions with Iran. They insist that their nuclear program is purely peaceful, and if that's the case, then openness and transparency, not only with the P5+1, but also with the IAEA and the Security Council and the international community is essential. That's why we want to respond as we did positively to the letter that came from the Iranians. I would also draw your attention to the statement that China released today in Vienna on behalf of the P5+1 with regard to our expectations that access to Parchin and other Iranian sites will be provided. So we are hoping that the Iranians will come to the table prepared to have the kind of serious and sincere discussion we have been looking for several years. We think it is even more pressing and imperative today than it has been in the past, and we would like to see diplomatic progress, which we support. Thank you all very much.